The Shrine of Memory Project by Campbell Ellis and Joseph Perkins.
So the soldier that we decided to research, his name is Merrill Karl Barnes. He was born on November 24th, 1921 in Colonial Heights, Virginia, and he died on May 26th, 1969 in the Binh Dong province in South Vietnam. Merrill Karl Barnes served in the United States military in the Second World War, the Korean War, and the Vietnam War.
So just taking a little bit more of a look at Merrill's background. He grew up in Colonial Heights, like we said, which is located in Dinwiddie County, Virginia, just 25 miles south of Richmond. There are no records of Barnes attending college or earning a degree post-secondary. We also could not locate any record of marriage for Merrill, and he did not have any children or siblings either.
Some service background for Merrill. Barnes was from Virginia, but we know that he had family connections in Texas, so he actually enlisted into the military at the age of 21 in Texas. Barnes served in the military from 1942 to 1969 and was a sergeant first class who served in the 25th Infantry Division, 2nd Battalion, 34th Armor B Company. There's a picture of his battalion in the top right of this slide. His division called themselves the Dreadnoughts, and they fought in Vietnam from 1966 to 1970. Barnes' specialty/military occupation was a cook. He not only prepared meals, but also hand-delivered warm meals to soldiers on the front lines.
So we were able to locate a newspaper clipping from Tri-City News, the Progress Index, which is just a Virginia newspaper. And this is from December 9th, 1962. You can see Merrill Barnes pictured on the far left of the photo here. And he's mentioned here in the bottom left of the actual article. And it's just discussing how these military cooks were preparing a feast for some of the personnel at Christmas time.
Some service accolades. Barnes received countless awards and honors throughout his time in the military. And some of the standouts are the Purple Heart, which is given to soldiers who die fighting for the United States military on enemy soil, as well as the Korean Service Medal, the Vietnam Service Medal, and the Republic of Korea Service Medal. And these just highlight that he served in these wars, but those are only a few examples of the many awards that he received.
So taking a look at the cause of death for Barnes, he was killed in action on May 26, 1969 in Vietnam. It was reported that Barnes was traveling in a military vehicle on his way to provide other soldiers with hot food when this tank he was on passed over an explosive device, a landmine, we believe. Merrill Barnes rests peacefully at Colonial Memorial Park in Colonial, Bell County, Texas. And here on the bottom right of the slideshow here, you can see his grave, including his 3 wars that he fought in: World War II, the Korean War, and the Vietnam War. And yeah, it's in Texas.
Because we couldn't find any of Merrill's family, fortunately we found 2 veterans who served with him that carried on his legacy by posting on one of his accounts. One of them was Bill Hoponsky, who wrote, "I was a task force commander, a soldier through and through. I remember well talking with you that day and complimenting you on your tireless efforts to bring the best chow you could to the men of the B-234 Company. You wanted to be with them in their most difficult moments, and that day was one of them. I will never forget the feeling I had when I found out what happened. May God bless you and your family and friends." Stephen Sissel, he wrote, "You were trying to get some hot food out to us, and the tank you were on was going over a bridge, and the VC blew it. The men of the 2BN 34th Armor you served with salute you, and the people of America are proud and thankful for your sacrifice. Men like you are born of a few, a true hero for sure." And these 2 quotes just highlight what their experiences were like with Merrill, and they highlight his bravery in the Vietnam War.
So not only will Merrill Karl Barnes be memorialized in the Virginia War Memorial, but he's also honored on the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall in Washington, D.C. His name is inscribed on the wall at panel 24W, line 109.
And this is a list of sources we used to research Merrill Karl Barnes.